Here they come, here they come. You got me.
I got him right after.
Yeah. There's still someone coming through that doorway there.
Yep. Oh, got him through the door with the grenade. Oh, and there's a bunch of grenades coming back at me. Two guys coming through. Oh, I was about to kill two people in Ace.
You go Bravo?
I'm going Charlie. Yeah, if you want to go Bravo and push on that side.
I always like going Bravo.
I like Charlie, it's my home. The crazy fights in the middle here are like my bread and butter.
It's a bit too open.
Well, it works both ways.
Helping Bravo.
Boom! Got that guy with the barrel on the ground. That was awesome.
Looks like they all went Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie's secure.
Pushing on Delta.
Was.
Tapping Delta. Down at Delta. Somebody gonna catch Charlie?
That's what I keep on asking. I'm over defending the door, killing hella people. There we go.
I'll come through. Oh, someone capping it.
Yeah, got 3 coming in. Ah, 27-second respawn too. Oh no, you don't cap that right when I spawn.
There's quite a few of us holding Charlie, so I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Outside.
Yeah, I'm going with you.
Shit, we got a guy out here. I think he got sniped.
Alright, I went in the Delta airlock.
Incoming, incoming! Oh, sorry, I thought you were Alpha, sorry. Incoming to Alpha.
User joined your channel.
Optics?
Optics, melt your 600 for a glaive.
I already have a blade.
No.
I have 2 glaives actually.
You want 3?
No.
Kidding.
Alright, I'm at Delta.
have a carrot?
They're all out in EVA.
I have
Just
on my
had
buyback.
4 people out in EVA.
Oh. So surprised you don't want a carrot over 600.
I don't want to explore.
No, but just the carrot has more firepower and drones and all sorts of cool stuff like that for finding minerals and salvage.
So does my reclaimer in Terrapin.
User joined your channel.
There you go.
Hey.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah, Terrapin's one I'd be interested in maybe buying, but
I'm on my way
I
down to
figured-
Charlie to you.
I would be using a Terrapin to find minerals and all that stuff. Salvage.
I thought that you could just, just use the ramming weapon. Come out the other side unscathed.
Also that. But it's deployable armor.
Yeah. Fun stuff.
I'm almost here.
God damn it.
I gotta wait 2 hours and 49 minutes before I buy my 600 series though.
I just settled with what's it called?
Countdown begins. $50 to see you.
I got 2 of the 3 that were at Charlie.
Not that I think I'll want a 600 anyways.
It's really upsetting because I like the look of the ship a lot.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem
Do
to
anything special?
Yeah.
Well, okay, if the Connie didn't exist and then the Connie came after, but then again, if the Connie came after for a lower price, then you'd be like, fuck this.
For the lower price and yeah, the more stuff that it has. So
Yeah. Someone did point out, so is it 2 unmanned, so i.e. 2 slave turrets with the size 5s too?
no, they have size
It
2s
just
on them.
seems a bit balanced. This is
No,
bit
the
better
unmanned
game.
turrets though.
Yeah, they have size 2s on them.
I know.
But they're
But are
remote, they're remote turrets.
I
They're
mean,
not.
Bravo.
they're
they're not-
remote, they're not
I'm on
unmanned.
Charlie.
Yeah. I assume you could.
I was wondering if everything was slave to the one pilot. That'd be pretty crazy actually.
With Island 2.0, you should be able to. You should be able to slave it to the pilot.
I mean, that makes it pretty powerful. So,
Well, but the pilot, assuming you're always facing the forward 180 degrees, you won't be able to use the back turret as a pilot because it's
User joined your channel.
it's kind of like a hump, and the back turret is below. It can't face forward. It's below
Okay.
where the module sits.
okay.
What's up after that?
It does have a nice missile loadout.
Yeah, one size 3s are a little bit, well, missiles and sort of tuned a bit. Yeah, I see what you're talking about, the hump. It looks like that module comes up or something, though.
I think it's going to be irreplaceable.
User joined your channel.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Or is that
for them-
glass there or something, like, I don't know what that is.
I think the Tory module is Skylight.
Oh, okay. And there's just like a
But-
turret hanging out right for the skylight.
Yeah,
Cool.
so, but I think that whole pod in the center is shot because they
Yeah.
called it Tory module, exploration module. So there'd
Yeah,
be
you
more
can
modules.
see the whole pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's definitely possible we see different modules later.
User joined your channel.
Bishop.
The fact that it's
Sure.
only in a buck configuration kinda is good.
Howdy, folks.
No one
Hey,
can
Bishop.
kill me.
I heard you guys are hacking
Yeah.
nowadays.
Where's the chat?
I loved your response. Nobody beats me.
Oh, yeah,
Nobody
lucky
beat
boy.
me.
I was just
Uh,
I like you all and saying.
Yeah, optics, that was me. I'm
Yeah.
using lap hack. Yep, I'm using lap
I
hacks.
thought you were.
Oh,
because you
Fatal
were that
Force is
good,
camping
so
with a
that's
shotgun
not
outside our spawn like a pussy.
What'd be cool is if the entire pod could eject down to like a planet or something as a last ditch thing,
Yeah.
and it could land on the planet, safely.
So there's 2 decks to the 600 series.
Yeah.
Fuck, I just woke up. 2 decks to it. So I'm thinking that like one of the modules could be like an 85x dock. Take out an entire deck.
Or X1 dock.
I think the X1 is a bike.
Yeah, it's. Well, it's an open canopy racer, so. Could be a bike, could be a little tiny bike that isn't a bike that you sit in
Another use
instead.
of Cyclone.
Like a sitting bike instead. No, I know. I don't think it's just like.
Are you guys playing?
Yeah.
If you can fit a Ursa in
Stun
your
Marine.
bike, you'll be able to fit those little racers in there.
Yeah, and it's like, it definitely fits an Ursa.
Of course, it's like, don't mock me.
I got the Dragonfly, then I got that other bike that looks really nice and sleek. Which one was that?
The Nox.
The Nox, yeah. I can't even keep up with the shit I'm buying anymore. It's ridiculous. And I got the Cycle. Yeah, they need to stop coming out with shit on.
Don't worry, there's another bike coming out. More LTI cookies.
It's an Origin one, so it's gonna look in the same style as the 600.
I hope it's not coming out next month then. I'm curious then.
Every 6 weeks.
No, but there'd be such a caveat because this thing's already for sale.
Oh, yeah.
But no, it's not every 6 weeks. It's every 4 weeks right now. Ish.
Well, the last sale was the Cyclone.
Last few sales have been every 4 weeks. It's been once a month so far, consistently. Except for, can't remember. Somewhere around the hurricane area, there was a 6-week break. I'm just saying it'd be kind of sad if if the September ship is bad, considering we already know it exists and all that.
We'll see what the price goes down.
That'd be the 3rd race for this year.
Well, if it is gonna get it out of the way, that means at least we won't be getting these dumb redundant ships. We'll get ships for the professions that actually need them.
I mean, it makes sense to have something that can fight against or race against Nox, since obviously the Dragonfly's not going to be doing that.
I know, but where's my
Game
medium
changer.
salvager?
Info runners.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if we need more info runners. I think a lot of the ships should probably tap into them and fit to them.
Suppose.
Because
Herald's
larger
not
ships are going to be
specifically
slower
designed
by design, right? Generally.
I mean, the Herald's pretty big. It's not. It's got 2
Cheap.
beds and a.
It's just a
big engine.
It's big because, yeah,
It's just
exactly.
big,
The back
it's just
half
an engine,
is
yeah.
engine.
Yeah, but it's fast. That's the point.
Hey, Red, when do you slip?
And it'll info
It's
run
fast,
like.
not much else.
A couple hours ago.
Yeah, but the point is, it'll info run like whatever you need. It's not like a limited amount of
few
cargo.
minutes.
Just saying to have like a tally size info runner wouldn't really make a lot of sense, right? To have a module that could go in the tally pod that could hold information, then sure.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think we need a dedicated ship for it. Like someone was saying a while ago, can't remember to who. I think it was to Ben. They're asking when we'll see a dedicated bounty hunting ship. It's like, no, that's not how that works.
Yeah,
Already,
that's, yeah.
wait, they already got a bunch.
They already have.
Cutlass Blue, Avenger Stalker.
Yeah, but it's more of a like a secondary thing, right? It's not like the primary.
Yeah, bounty hunting should probably fall in
For a
the
manufacturer to go out of the way and be like, this is the bounty hunting ship specifically for this. They didn't want to bury it. That's what the question was. That does.
The thing I decided I like about the 600 is that the exploration one is how everything is kind of the way everything's spaced in there. It looks like a really nice use of space. The Ursa just barely fits.
That's
That's rare. And I mean barely.
Yeah.
At least there is it was tight. It was tight in the Connie, but damn.
Well, at least the
got some
Ursa you can get
headspace.
out the back though. I mean that really helps for the what ships it's compatible with. 'Cause that's one of the major issues why the Cyclone has quote unquote issues with the Freelancer.
It
seems
seems
like-
on the side.
You can. It's like 0.5 of a meter though, so it might interrupt the animations and stuff though.
You know how they parked the Ursa and the Connie in the demo, like super close towards the front of the Ursa? And it seemed like there was enough room for some stuff in the back behind the Ursa.
Yeah.
The ramps will also come down though and all that.
Like you'd have to definitely move that stuff before you could even get into the Ursa, but
Yeah. And I think a benefit of the 600 is that the exploration module comes with its own set of cargo. So you'll notice the touring has 16 and the exploration has 36. So I think that you still have that extra cargo space in the 600 with the Ursa.
Yeah. Well, I would imagine that Ursa isn't only 16 SCU.
where's the
That
module?
or-
Yeah, I feel like a Nox would be
Uh,
16 SCU.
You had to look at the stats. The two different variants of the 600 are called exploration module and touring module.
But like, where's the module located in the ship?
Oh, in the top. So if you go to the Symphony in Motion page, and you look at where it says, there's one really good view of it. Oh, just the first picture where it says style. You can see the pod in the center. But I assume is the module.
Which picture?
So it says
Pages
it,
10 and 12 on the brochure.
or that too.
Damn it! Came running into the room and saw all those grenades come down the stairs.
I wonder if the Vanguard buck will be able to eject an atmosphere.
Fucking hell, they're just throwing grenade after
The warden.
grenade after grenade.
Yeah, I can. That's its whole benefit.
It has a like it would have a parachute and stuff.
Oh, I see what you mean. I don't know about
Yeah, because you'd think it would be a big deal to put a little parachute on it to make it so you can bail on a planet so you're not floating in space.
I think they have thrusters on those pods.
I don't know, maybe. Start flying it around.
Well, I think you'd fall to the ground, and it thrusters would make you flying out to the end of the ground.
That's true. Well, I just mean so you can bail on a planet though.
Yeah.
Having a hard time visualizing what that space is. Like, when you're looking down, there's two people in different rooms.
The exploration?
There's two decks on the Origin. There's the one deck, the top deck, I think is going to have the cockpit and the module space, and maybe the couple hallways around the module. And then the lower deck will have it's the component rooms, where that's where you change your repair your shield generator or whatever.
I'm sure there'll be a jump point that has all the cutaways and stuff soon.
The Vault update might have an interior layout.
Oh my god, they have a trim page.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
Wow.
holo viewer of it. I'll come down.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't see the interior.
Probably means this is crazy. Oh my god, it's laggy. All of you just not like Bitcoin mining.
Dude, did you
Got
see
that guy to
some,
hemorrhage twice and didn't die.
some GPU manufacturers are voiding warranties if you mine with them? Mine with the GPUs?
Retroactively, I don't think that's legal.
No, not retroactive. The new ones.
I could see it. New
There's
ones, but
There's a big sticker on them on the newer cars that says mine with this company.
yeah, they're probably just doing that to make to try to protect their company from flack or try. Cause you know how many people are like freaking out anti-miner bullshit. They're saying miners are like the plague of the earth and stuff.
Yeah.
There's interior in the hollow view. Some interior.
Well, not the layout of the ship.
No, there's 2 rooms though. Pretty sure it's the luxury version though. Yeah, it is.
I do have trouble seeing how that, because I'm pretty confident the pod on top is the module.
It is, trust me.
I have trouble seeing how that adds a cargo bay in the bottom.
Huh? It's
For the
2
rover.
layers. That pod's 2 levels.
But it only gets inserted from the top. It can't be inserted from the bottom.
Anyone want to join Star Marine?
No thanks.
I don't know, maybe everything's bolted around it. Maybe it's not a simple, like, it just opens up. This isn't like the Vanguard.
I really like the look of this ship, though. Whatever happened to the
User joined your
615G?
channel.
I think they just trolled us with that.
Hey, Nado.
What's up, Nada?
Hey, Nato.
Hey! Back, you wanna go kill some people?
What was that?
You wanna go kill some people? We need a 4th.
You can't, he's hacking.
I'll
play.
we get back banned in a game. Can't get back banned in.
Vac gets back banned.
Yeah, I'll join you, Nado. After that, you wanna join?
You go ahead.
We at Origin know that it's the little things that make your ship yours. The
Just move me,
$600
Nado, or whatever.
comes with
Like the
hand-stitched leather
I'll drag you down, back.
Sure.
that are finished with a
User
coat of
left your
R-press sealant to protect the poultry from all hazards
User was moved out of your channel.
from environment time.
So it's super limited. It's PNY and Eno 3D, so i.e. the most worthless of graphics card companies, right?
Yeah.
The major companies won't do it because they don't care. It's big money for them to sell GPUs. Maybe they're hoping that these cards will get into gamers' hands instead, so they can get some rep.
See, my question about the trim page is what are the ones on the right supposed to be? Is the colors of the ship?
Huh? Interior.
Well, there's leather colors right there, but
Stone colors are probably for like the kitchenette set or something. Who the fuck knows?
600's gonna look good, just jet black.
yeah.
Mmm.
Looks so much like the orcas and stuff. For like Elite Dangerous and all that.
Ah, the office, yeah.
User joined your channel.
No, it doesn't.
I just mean
Regular.
it's that whole kind of shape.
The nice white.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just that luxury cruising.
So what's going on, guys?
Star Marine?
Hey, Gail.
Oh, hey, Trooper, what's up, man?
Not much. So what do y'all think about the new 600i?
Got
I
it.
bought it.
Love it.
I want mine in slate.
You want what?
Isn't that interior colors? I don't think is that stone color? Like the exterior?
Come on, dude.
I don't know. I don't know
Obsidian,
what the
think?
stone color is. It's you get a bunch of interior colors, and then it just says stone on the side.
Yeah, it's probably like legitimately the kitchenette set.
So you get to pick the colors?
No.
Well, you will eventually,
Yeah, you'll be able to paint everything.
but right now it's just white. It says providing subtle material changes can help break up interior spaces and give them a spacious feel. These inlaid stone accents are crafted and polished by artisans
Yeah, see, I
specifically
told
for
you.
the 600.
Get
No,
you-
their accents inside the ship made of
Yeah.
stone.
See, what's neat about the ship,
Really?
though, is it only has to have 3 crew.
5 for the Explorer modules.
Oh, 5 for the Explorer.
Because it adds these utility mounts that
I
have
mean-
crew positions. So
It's literally
It's
the
weird.
exact same as the Connie. But the interesting thing is that bubble glass. That's really cool. And how
Yeah,
it has
the
the
front-
beams on the inside of the glass.
Yeah, I'm loving the whole bridge area on that.
Oh, yeah,
See,
it looks
but they-
neat.
So the Explorer module says that they can help the utility mounts on the Explorer module can help boost your ship when you're pushing the limits.
So in other words, it's fast for a big ship.
What does? Well, what they need to tell us that what we can put on those utility mounts.
I'm pretty sure utility mounts are going to be
Hey,
Um,
Wolfgear.
kind of like how ships in Eve had like a final high slot. It's the same kind of mount that the Cutlass is getting. So, i.e., tractor beams. It's going to be versatile.
I want to put some performance shit on there, some superchargers.
Extra random
Got
thruster.
incoming at Charlie.
Yeah.
Damn it, every time I go into the game, it can't hear me. I'm stuck.
Start TeamSpeak as admin.
Yeah, done that, yeah. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure the module ends at that door. Like, looking at.
Yeah.
User disconnected from
Yes,
your
I don't
channel.
know where it gets the extra cargo. Maybe in front of the Ursa?
Well, I think the Ursa's in the extra cargo. Because
No, but there's room in front of the Ursa if you look at the other version.
Right. But the tour, I'm assuming that Ursa's pointing toward the back of the ship. And if you look at the touring one, that space is filled by the pool table.
Yeah. No, that's where the Ursa
So-
is, but isn't there space below the Tiger? Fine. Tiger again.
I think that's the ramp out. The ramp out of the ship.
They
But
never
now,
heard
don't the
of putting
Aquila-
storage under stairs.
It's got a rover and don't it
User
have
joined your
a
channel.
snub fighter too?
Yes.
I thought so.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the
Well, I'm just
600.
saying, so that's really, I mean, the Aquila's probably a pretty good ship. I mean, for size comparison. I mean, since it's got a snub fighter and a rover.
The Aquila's pretty much better.
And more cargo.
Right, but now I mean, the 600i looks really good. I mean, it's sleek, but you know, as far as function goes,
So here's the thing I just thought about
More
the cargo,
electricity.
right? The Connie's cargo, because the Connie and the 600's cargo bays are the same width. We know this because the Ursa in both ships fits just in there. It's just wide enough to fit. So the Connie's extra cargo, that extra 50 cargo or whatever, comes from the vertical height, which you lose if you're storing in Ursa.
Yeah, I didn't see any cargo in the demo when the Ursa was in the Aquila.
I don't think.
Well, there's room in front and or back, depending on how you park it, that you could put cargo down on a mag plate on the Aquila.
Maybe like one
Yeah, I
SCU,
mean, I saw just enough
on each
space
side.
to open the rear doors of the Ursa and get out and actually use the ladder. That's all I saw.
Well, you won't be able to get in the Ursa again, but you should still be able to put cargo there. And you could put some cargo in the Ursa itself. It has cargo panels in there.
Yeah, you're not gonna be carrying more than a few SCU, I think.
Is
Then
the
why is the Explorer
origin-
module-
Is the origin Ursa much different than the Ursa from the other side?
Well, what it might have though is because, like you pointed out, so the Explorer module has 32, right?
36, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that means there's a different cargo bay somewhere.
Yeah, I think that's also true. And I think the
Yeah,
Connie loses that space loses that extra space in the
Yeah.
vertical height.
Yeah, I'm pretty
You
sure the
can't-
Connie has effectively
Oh,
zero
I
once
got
the
the
Ursa's in it.
respawn bug disc.
Because yeah, you can't stack cargo on top of an Ursa.
I just hope that the Phoenix, I'm ready for them to get the Phoenix out before we can kind of take a look at it. I bet it's going to be pretty nice too.
I'm wondering what they're going to change in there to make the rover fit in the bottom.
Wait, what?
I don't think
They're gonna make
be
it bigger or something? I
Rovers,
haven't seen inside.
That's a boss
Well,
too.
So the colonies have open. All the colonies except the Phoenix so far have open cargo bays in the back, right? The Phoenix.
Gotta go look this
It
Yes,
has it
and-
cut because it's a floor there.
And
Well,
watch
but-
it.
it was
Optics,
still that
Optics
there's-
is correct. In the previous hangar versions of the Phoenix that have been done, yeah, that what we saw, the Ursa pushed up through the floor. That's where the hot tub was.
Well, but here's the key thing with the Phoenix. You'll be able to get to the rover, but you'll have to hit the thing and open it, then get in it, probably.
Well, there's a little elevator.
Unless there's a trap door or something going down to it.
There's a little elevator. Because that's the interior of the Phoenix. Going toward the back.
Maybe the Phoenix is even taller or something. I don't know.
I think they're obviously gonna take out the 2 fucking bars. I don't think you need
But
2
see,
bars.
Well, I don't understand. I like the Phoenix, but I just don't really care for the hot tub and stuff. I'd rather have a different back end, if you know what I'm saying.
The hot tub is being taken out.
I could care less about a hot tub. I just thought it was nice, you know.
I always
it was
thought-
your more expensive ship.
I always thought the Phoenix
like the
got
890
a
should have a
Lynx.
hot tub.
They did get a Lynx. That's what I'm
Oh.
saying. They have to change it because that floor will collide with the Ursa, with the Ursa at least right now.
You can drive
No,
the other
it
way
just
and
depends on how
Agreed.
thick it is.
drive in through in the front.
I mean, when you drop that cargo bay out, there's probably room in there. You just have to go in through the cargo bay when it's dropped.
How do you access the cargo bay? I'm watching through the.
So well, you're right. True, but I'm saying it doesn't fit when it's closed. You put
Well,
the
you'd
rover
have
in
to-
there
you'd
and you
just
get
have to-
out.
You'd
And
have to
you
get
close-
out of the ship, go down, open the thing, and probably get, unless
Listen.
they have a trap door or something.
And listen, you will put the rover in the cargo bay and close the cargo bay, and you'll smash the top of the rover on the bottom of the floor. See,
Well,
there's
it might be taller. It might have a little bit more room or something.
So
Unless
they have,
they totally
they have to
redesign it.
remodel it.
They have to remodel the floor. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I guess
Did they
we'll
not
see
have
when-
the cargo bay in the current Phoenix
User
hangar
joined your
mode?
channel.
No, you can't open it.
Oh, so
See, the
then there's no way to
Phoenix
get
also
up
has
from the
a
cargo,
secret
right?
cargo bay or a secret
So-
cargo. Remember?
There is a little elevator in the back, but it's non-functional.
Okay.
Like you see, there's actually in the picture I linked. There, you go back. There's the conference table, and then there's the viewing area for the TV, and then there's those 2 struts on either side.
I mean,
One of those has an elevator.
I'm gonna watch back through the the Gamescom thing. I was pretty sure that the Ursa didn't peak much above the floor level when it was all the way up.
It looked like
Remember,
it did
the
to me,
gun
but
goes
A
off
little
to the
bit. I'm
side.
not saying a lot.
And then also, I want to say optics. That the model of that Phoenix, that's before they actually put the ability to enter the P-52. Am I correct on that? Like when that?
Oh yeah, the P-52 was in the cargo bay. It wasn't in its own.
Yeah, the
Right.
first one.
Yeah.
That was the worst.
Yeah, because I remember people were freaking out. How do you get? Where's the P-72 gonna sit on the Phoenix?
I wonder if it'll have a different looking front end, kind of like the Aquila. Because you know I love the front end of the Aquila.
So what they need to do is they need to make it so the bed's hollow underneath and it sits on top of the Ursa. Or Lynx. There.
It'd be like James Bond bed, right?
Yeah,
Or-
and then it has a little ladder that pops it.
Or they can take out the redundant fucking bars. You don't
Yeah,
need
something.
2 bars.
Yeah, like I love my booze, and you only need one there.
I don't think I'm ever gonna have 12 people in a fucking Connie.
Or if you manage to drain all the way through bar number 1, you might be more concerned that you probably shouldn't be flying anywhere.
A little bit of overkill.
I can attest to that fact.
But I'll tell you, it was kind of neat though, because the top part, like if you had the ship in your hangar, you know, you could look out the top. It was glass.
I'm at Alpha.
I did like the
Never mind.
the open, yes, the glass top. That was beautiful.
But you gotta remember the new Connie, since they remodeled, is actually longer.
Alpha is hot as hell. I was gonna bleed out anyway.
Well, if they get 3.0 here sooner or later. God. Yeah, but having the Idris land on the planet was pretty cool, you know?
Yes, sir.
It's just bad that they tried to drive up the ramp and it kept falling through the ramp. That wasn't too good.
At least they got it on the Connie. That's all I can say.
Oh yeah.
I also like the way she said no when the ramp crushed her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still can't believe they ain't got the female characters in there yet. I mean, how hard is it?
They said it's a lot harder than making a male. There's different stuff. But they never said that, you know, they're doing it.
No,
It's always the 3.1 thing.
Well, yeah,
know
and
what you
it goes into the male standard, whereas like you have the standard male animations that we're using now, which is if you just had to do a female copy, they could have done it by now. The problem is every other animation they're adding to the male standard animation.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
Sorry, no, I was interrupting.
No, go Optics, because my ability to communicate is limited at the point. So take over.
Totally not even related to what we were just talking about. The Ursa
Oh, okay. Well, that's good too.
Sticks very far above 4. There you go. They haven't fixed that for the Phoenix.
Yeah, it don't stick that far though. They could up the floor a foot, 2 feet.
User joined your channel.
You know?
Red, you still in that game?
No, back up.
They also have to account for those.
What's the cheap Connie? Is the Taurus? It's like a truck driving truck.
Yeah, of course.
Now it's got actually, you could probably carry 2 of those in the cargo bay. It's pretty cool. It's got a long
Oh, yeah.
cargo bay.
We'll have to see when it gets remodeled.
There's some good fights going on there. Damn. I was trying to get back in.
So did anybody get the thing that had all the, like the 890 jump and all of them together?
Negate.
I just wondered if everybody melted some stuff and got that.
I would have if I had a fleet of Origin ships, but I don't.
I don't know. I would consider it if I had the money because I like the new Origin style. A lot, actually.
Do you think that they'll change the way the 890 jump looks since they made this?
Oh yeah.
Because
Probably
890
not
jump
as
is still
much
in
as the
concept.
Not as much as the 300 is going to change. The 300, if it gets to be looking like this, it's going to look ridiculous.
The 300, I hope that they change. I mean, they definitely need to make them better.
They need to slick them up. I really like how like the
Every
350
time I go
looks.
into game red, so I can't.
Oh,
move on
what
car.
the hell? I got stuck in the floor.
I just love the way the 600i looks, though. I mean, it's definitely future. I mean, just looks fast. I mean, just looks fast, you know.
Well, it's definitely gonna be fast, but as far as the look, I have to say, it looks like sort of that almost Japanese tech like aesthetic. Like we're trying
Yeah.
to look, we're trying to
Test.
look at it as. Well, we can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me now? Well, that's weird. Okay, finally.
Hey.
Hey, Bishop.
Thank you.
Why do you have so
Every
much
time I
trouble
come
with
in-
people hearing you?
Every time it's so I don't know what it is. TeamSpeak's running an administrator and all that crap, but whenever I come into game, my push to talk sometimes just stops working. Whenever I alt tab out of game, no problem. But in game, it just doesn't want to work.
SOBBF.
Things are
Running the-
confusing.
You're running as administrator in the game?
Yeah, Pinnacle Profiler to emulate the keyboard button because when I do a normal button, I get the direct X button, you know, DX input button. It doesn't register it right for some reason.
ships. Now it says it has an 85X. I wonder if you still get an 85X with the 890 jump and you get an 85X.
Probably.
You know what I mean? Because 890 jump comes with the 85X.
It's a $2,000 little cluster. Like, I'm sure you get it.
I'm sure you get everything, yeah. See, my 890 jump is only 600. I think they're up $890 now, ain't they?
Sell at 890 on the gray market for a nice little profit.
But if you got 890 jump, you probably don't need a 600 ID.
Nope. I got the 600 because I can't afford the 890.
Yeah.
890
We don't know how good the 890 is gonna be for.
Right, I would say there's a slight argument there where the 890's focus is more kind of yacht, transportation, VIP, where,
right.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
just
it is.
different.
It's a luxury ship.
But if you've got a
For real.
cutlass, I mean not a cutlass, but a Carrack probably be better exploration. But then again, it might not fit through all the little wormhole things because it said it's a larger ship. You know?
Yeah, I hear you, and it remains to be seen whether the 600 will fit through the same jump hole. Maybe it'll fit.
It's gonna be the
Okay.
same one. They're the same. It's actually a little bigger than the Connie.
Well, it's wider too, so.
Yeah, it'll be the same jump points.
Okay, well that's good.
But it is. I just love the way the front of the ship looks. But it's really got one less gun in the front than a Connie does. Connie's got
And
four.
much more missiles. It's got a much more missile firepower.
Well, Connie's got a bunch of missiles.
It's got a bunch of tiny missiles.
Yeah, it's got a whole
Size
ton of
threes.
size ones.
And the whole beauty of the Connie is the ability to outfit the Connie to do whatever you want it to do, depending on the mission. The 600, its beauty is the speed. If you're an explorer, you might need to run.
I think that this is going to be outfittable too.
Yeah, but will that outrun
everything
a
on
fighter?
the 600 is a module.
I mean, I wonder how fast it's gonna be.
It's supposed to be pretty fast.
I mean, will
And
it
then you have
outrun
those modules. You might be able to
a
take out a
Saber?
turret in there. You never know.
You know what I'm saying? They say it's fast, but I mean, you know, will it run like a Saber or something?
I'm not
Probably
saying
not.
it will outrun a Saber. I'm just saying it will outrun a Connie, and a Connie running from the Saber is going to be in a much worse position than it outrunning a Saber.
Well,
Plus,
Connie can fire a Sunfire.
The 600 has a benefit on that with its turret, because its turret, one of its turrets can actually cover the back end.
Well, both the turrets on a Connie can.
And Captain
No, they
Price.
can't. They can't see the back end.
Well, no,
They
well
can
my
turn
Connie
around.
can.
They can turn around, and then the top turret sees the engines, and the bottom turret sees the cargo bay.
You can still fire straight back on a Connie. I've got one.
I got one too, and it's not good coverage in the back.
But they can do a lot better on the cockpit, though, as far as their design. The Cutlass does look pretty good, though. Glad I got one of those.
I intend to fly it in 3.0. I'm actually.
Pour some coffee.
I would almost go so far as to say at this point, Cutlass rework in 3.0 for the win.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Oh, I didn't get the chance to kill him.
How much bigger is the Cutlass now? I know it's bigger than it was. Or at least the insides look bigger.
All I need to know is that you can park a Nox or a Dragonfly in the back and still have room for cargo.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Sold.
And then you go up front and they got that crew quarter thing kind of split. It's kind of neat.
Alright, well, that was a good one. Have
drop-
fun, everybody.
dropship
Thanks for watching.
functionality